All right, so we're continuing our hunt. We're in Brandon, Mississippi. We're at Spillway. Go in and see Justin, see what they've got going on. I've talked with them. They've had a drop about 2 weeks ago that I wasn't able to get here to, so they've got some bottles held over for me and got a couple other picks that I was interested in trying out. So Mac and I are going to go in here and check them out. All right, so as soon as we walk in, start seeing their store picks. I've not seen this one. Mac, you know about this one right here? I know Cut Above for sure. I just don't know about this pick. So that's with the Mississippi Sippers. So this is the Lefroy. This is the one that's done in the single malt Scotch barrel. Different. And then this is the Toasted Pecan. All these are bottles that the Mississippi Sippers and Spillway helps Matt with adding finishes to his products. So this is the persimmon wood. This is the newest one. Really cool. Got the deer on there. Really cool. They put all their information on there. So it shows you the mash bill, 72% corn, 17% rye, 11% barley. It was done in a tawny port in a wine cask, bottled 215 of 24. Distiller's Matt Crittenden. You can see what's put in the third barrel and the second barrel. It is a 5-year, 113 proof. That's a store pick from Spillway. And my boy Seth Detling stuff, 48 month. I know I'm fond of his stuff. That's Phillips store pick right here. And you can see yours truly, the logo on there, along with the Mississippi Sippers and Spillway. I was really excited about this pick and them inviting me over. So this is Lafayette, Louisiana, Distillery Acadian. It's going to be 126.8 proof, and it was a blend of barrels 112, 14, and 125. And you can go see the video on our page for the day that we did that pick. So I've got to get that video edited and out, but you'll see that soon. Pretty cool what I just run across. So it's got Matt's signature on it. That's a good one if you're a Crittenden fan. So we're going to check out this Nulu rye in just a minute. Justin was just telling me about it. The Starlight stuff's really good. These RY3s, it's hard for me to believe that they still have any of these left. Like, those are really good. I have both of them. This is one that we'll probably talk about in a little bit. So this is a Midwest Chicago 100% rye. So you can see it says distilled in Chicago. It's 110 proof, 100% rye, and it drinks smooth. Like, maybe I was a little warmed up when I drank it, but I'm telling you, this is a good juice. I'll leave here with a bottle of that today for sure. Then you've got some more Detling. So these I'm surprised to still see that they have any of these. If you like a honey amberana finish, these Laura series from Crittenden are great. Like, they're delicious. Matt has one, sent me samples, and it's delicious. This Tokai, I have this as well at home. I had this last time I was here. I got a few bottles left. I can't believe it, but these are really good. Y'all come in and talk to Justin, try them. Obviously, if you like it, you'll get it. So I had this Peerless last night. Justin brought a bunch of these up to the Sippin' in the Sip event that we did for Fifth Squad. They are a charity organization for veterans that help veterans with financial struggles. So that was a really good one. The Mothman, I've not had it, so I can't speak on it, but I do know that the Mississippi Sippers are doing some phenomenal things with Matt's whiskey. And I mean, just look at the color on that juice. Like, that is super dark for a 5-year juice, which when we're talking Mississippi juice, it's going to be a little different. And y'all know that I love Old Dominic. I learned about it here. Justin gave me my first bottle, but this is a legit Spillway pick. These are absolutely delicious. You got to be ready for it. I mean, they're 44%. They're 44% rye, so they're gonna be spicy. They're gonna be spicy. Let's see what they got on the shelf back here. Got some Knob Creeks. They got the Winter Reserve too. If I'd known that, I would have snagged that here. You said somewhere we were going, they have some some Elijah Craig barrel proofs, right? And all right, so here's another Russell's Reserve 10-year. Let's see what the laser code is on this one. Huh? That's so crazy. It's LLME, yeah. So Spillway has the LLME as well if you guys are interested. Don't do like me and go secondary. What a dummy. I just wanted it to review because I think it's a bunch of crap. It was LLME. We just saw that a second ago. Got Ancient Age. Got some benchmarks. Got some Clyde Mays. 1792s. Got some Rabbit Hole stuff. All right, some Whistle Pigs, Piggyback Rye. Got some Buzzard's Roost there. That's the Char #1 rye, and then the Toasted Barrel, Dark Arch. We got some High West. He's got that Senator. He's got this Senator and Representative open. I might try that. I hear stuff about that. I don't know anything about it. There's some more RY3 offerings back there. Some Redwood Empire. There's some Rare Breed Rye.
That is still the best one. Yeah. I love the blue. I can't tell the
Still got the Val Collins there. That is the one and only whiskey that I could not even swallow. I literally spit that whiskey out. There again, that's just my palate. There's some more of the Koval stuff. So I don't know much about Koval at all. I just know about that 100% rye store pick that they've got. I had that last night and it was really good. Got some more Buzzard Drew stuff up here. They're all over. Dude, Starlight is good. And this is why I was thinking that their store pick was cash strength, is because of that color of that label. Yeah. But it's actually a single barrel. There's Phillips Cajun's Cut. There's 7.3 Bywater Bourbon. Really liking that. There's some barrel stuff. That Noah's Mill is a real good like entry level warm up sipper. That's something I think you should keep on the shelf. These white labels on the Green Rivers, I wouldn't sleep on those. The foolproof store picks, absolutely something that I think you need to keep on the bar. So it's going to be 118 proof on that foolproof. There's some more of their store picks. So they've got a Bruzel Old Soul there. Got some RY3s. Wilderness Trails, Remus. There's the Koval again. Here are the bottles that we're gonna try. So, Representative, the Senator. I don't know much about the Representative or the Senator. If you know anything about those, I want to know the story, Justin.
I'll be honest. All they do whenever they bring me whiskey nowadays is just say, "Hey, try this."
Gotcha.
So I don't know a whole lot about the Representative or the Senator.
I want one of those store pick.
It's the same guys that do very old Saint Nick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to try the store pick Cajun's Cut too.
Yeah. Oh man, I got the best bottle for you.
We're definitely
gonna try this first.
Definitely gonna try this one.
It's gonna be the best. Don't turn that around. Show you this one.
So this one is the store pick that I was talking to you guys about. They were nice enough to let me go along with them. Put my logo on there. You got 115, 116, 123. Then we'll go.
You're gonna get that over the old Dominic because of the barrel char on it.
So Big Nuts Maple Pecan flavored whiskey.
So he actually
2-year-old bourbon. I mean, look how light that is.
This is a maple pecan, 97 point rated. When you're in the liquor industry, everything's on a point scale. So the closer to 100, it's considered a perfect bottle.
No kidding.
So 97 point is the highest rated flavored whiskey.
We're gonna have to give that one a try as well. So I think we're gonna probably try those first. There's our lineup. So excited about that bottle. All right, so we're going with one of these first. Which one?
Dealer's choice. You want some big nuts in your life?
We'll go Big Nuts first.
Figure we'll get the sweet stuff out of the way. Palate warmers too, because they're 70 proof.
Yeah, go light, man. It's early. Hadn't had much to eat. I'm sure my boy Mac would like to try it. My driver. What's that? Yeah, that's right. All right, so the other day when I went to the Harry's and I tried the short barrel, which was the sap squash maple finish, this is what I expected it to taste like, and it didn't. It tastes like really good whiskey. This is delicious, but it's really sweet. Like, you got to be wanting something sweet to sip on, right?
Yeah, no,
it's syrupy, dude. It
beer.
just tastes just like maple syrup in a drink.
Tell you the best thing to mix that with is All-Star Special.
Really?
Yeah, go to Waffle House with that and a pint.
Have some of this.
That's some Coke at Waffle House. That's what you need.
Now, did you sneak some of this in the old fashioned you made last night?
No, so that was Old Forester 86.
Okay.
Creme de banana. So I took a half gallon of Old Forester, a whole fifth of creme de banana.
Okay.
Mixed those together. I took some Jack Rudy's Demerara syrup, whole bottle of it, a whole bottle of black walnut proof syrup, and a whole bottle of cocoa bitters.
Goodness gracious, that was an expensive bottle.
32 ounces of water to make a gallon.
Well, it was delicious.
Yeah, no, I made another gallon of it.
Dude, that's really good. I don't sit around and sip on sweeter things, but if I did, I'd have that in a heartbeat. It's good.
Now let's go to the more, supposedly this one's more whiskey.
This one right here?
From the two.
So if it is, then that's going to be more like the short barrel for me. You want me to hang on to it?
Yeah. We're going to keep with.
Yes. Syrup from Waffle House.
Yeah, that's exactly what I felt like it was. So this one is more whiskey forward. Not nearly as sweet, but still sweet.
Yeah. Like
Dude,
97 point rated, so that for a flavored whiskey that's only 2 years old.
I'm here to tell you,
I get that high of a rating is just it's hilarious to me, but it's also just speaks volumes for their brand. I'm
not crazy about flavored whiskeys, but that is delicious.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you straight up, no, it's not for me. Like,
that's like $24 for that, $19.99 on the other one.
That is so good.
Mm-hmm.
All-Star Special. I could see you doing that.
Oh yeah.
Bust up in Waffle House with a bottle of this.
Now while we're on the sweeter whiskey,
do y'all have any bottled water here?
Yeah, you go get water.
No, it doesn't have to be. It can. It doesn't. Yeah.
Get 3 of them, please. So while we're on the sweeter whiskeys, we're gonna throw those cups away. We're gonna get the syrup out of the cup. But I got a fun treat for you. So I personally don't like a lot of Amburanas. I feel like they're overdone. This, however, got a very satisfying cork pop.
Yeah.
100% rye. So because they don't have any malted barley in it, they're going to have to add a yeast strain to get distillation on it. So it's
Sure.
100% Midwestern rye.
Okay.
Everything they use is USDA certified organic. They try to get everything as close to Chicago as they can to help bring costs down and help local farmers.
What's the age on it?
They don't release age statements.
It looks young, right? But there again, Chicago, Midwest, I don't know what things age like up there.
I couldn't tell you either.
Now, this is different than the one I tried last night, right? It's
Yes,
got a
this
different
is
color label.
The best Amburana.
Amburana, okay.
Yeah,
Now, and I'm here to tell you straight up, I'm not a huge fan of Amburana finished stuff.
Now, this is without a doubt the best Amburana I've ever had, and it tastes dead on like an oatmeal raisin cookie.
Okay. All right, so I told you I'm not an Amburana guy.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be for me. There is not a thing wrong with that. It's good.
So, like,
It is really good.
dead
It's
on
crisp.
Oatmeal raisin.
Yes. But
Everyone used to make some cookies like that.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
it's 100% oatmeal raisin, and that rye comes through more on this one than the other one that I had. And I like rye. I like the spice, so I like that it does that. But that's not a flavor profile that I personally would run to. But it's good. It's not like spit it out. You know what I mean?
No, which I know y'all are driving, so I know you're not going to drink everything at 4. Feel free, trash can there, dump anything you want to dump.
I will.
Run through the ringer,
Well, last time I came here, Josh trapped me in his office and poured stuff down my throat until I couldn't walk, and then made me buy a bunch of whiskey. So,
well,
all that said,
you were
I'm
well
prepared.
taken care of.
I'm prepared. Absolutely. That was the best experience I think I've ever had shopping.
I've got another booze. It's out of Bardstown area.
I don't know why when I walked in, I saw this and I thought eggnog. I don't know why I thought that.
Same.
Is that what you thought?
Yeah.
That
no,
just
I saw
EG made me think eggs,
I saw
I guess.
EG booze and tap, and I was like, oh, it's got to be some new eggnog. I'm gonna get it. And I saw rye. I was like, rye eggnog? Okay. That should have been a hint to me.
Right.
100 proof distillate. So we're slowly warming back up into the palate here. On average, 5 years distillate from everything I've looked into for it so far. They do this and they have a rye. Don't know where the bottle of rye went. So I'm biased on this because I know who it is and I can get the same flavor.
And then hopefully you like gold, but there's a shirt for you. But I want to really dig in here because I can't get much off that plastic cup. Distilled and bottled by Grain and Barrel Spirits, Bardstown, Kentucky.
Yeah, had to look their whole portfolio. They're like, ain't heard of them guys.
Right. No,
Look at
nothing
the
about them.
DSP. I was like, they're late to the game. You know,
Mm-hmm.
most of your guys around Kentucky have low
Low
4
DSPs.
digit, 2 digits, 1 digit DSPs. Like, you know, Peerless is DSP 5. So they are DSP 20,037.
Yeah, just a few numbers behind. I'm not real
Yeah.
good with math,
I'm not either. Dyslexia whoops my ass.
but
But
so
that is the same people that do Elvis and Chicken Cock.
now I'm a huge fan of chicken cock.
You look like
I was-
someone that'd like some rooster pecker.
Well, I like my chicken cock poured over balls of
Yeah.
ice. So cock and balls, really, really good.
The best chicken cock I've had is the Chanticleer, their cognac finish.
I haven't had that one.
Yeah, that's this $360 one right here. So it's good reason to not have that one.
Now, which one was the bubblegum one? Is it
That
this
is
one?
the Cotton Club 20 year. Their rye that they put out, I guarantee you, is just a young version of that
Really?
because it tastes like bubblegum.
Tastes
too.
like bubblegum. I picked up bubblegum on a wild turkey that a buddy brought to share. So I'm liking this. It's okay.
Why that
Pass that
bottle
representative over. So what do you know about them? Because I don't know a thing. All I know is I see people buying them. I'm I think that the wax is appealing, but I should have videoed this. It literally took us a lifetime, 3 torches and a couple hacksaws to get the top out of it. But this is a 4-year juice, so I mean you can see the color on it.
Well, okay, but is it actually 4 years? Because if you look at the back, it says aged a minimum of 2 congressional terms, and we know some of them have been there for 90 years.
Congress, right? Yeah. That's funny. So it's straight bourbon whiskey. It's going to be 75% corn, 21% rye, and 4%. Does that say malted wheat or barley? What did it say? Malted barley. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm struggling. 115 proof. I mean, I'm eager to try it just to see if.
So being a fresh pop on this, we're gonna want a little bit of air. These are really nice, just giant cleans, basically.
Right on. I like that.
Yeah, they're coming in the gift sets.
Dude, that is really nice.
It's official Glen Cairn too. I love these. This is my new favorite.
That is awesome.
Look.
It's getting serious now, Matt.
Yeah.
So you get some corn on the nose.
Corn comes through, that malt comes through real pronounced.
Malt.
It's kind of
It's
like buried off in there.
It's a darker sweetness to it, but I'm not really picking up.
It's like stuffed
Ton.
crust pizza. You know it's there. You just gotta find it.
Right. So when it first hit my palate, I'm like, oh yeah, not for me. And then it starts rolling into the flavors, and I'm like, wait, hold on. I mean, that's pretty good.
This is proof in wood. So this is your tumbling dice, your dead wood. That's those guys.
Okay. And what's the price point on these?
So Mississippi's weird. We have, syntax here. So 64 on the rep, a little over 90 on the senator.
Well, it's got some. That's definitely got a little more age and some darkness to it.
At least 6 years.
I'm not mad at that at all. I don't know with everything that I've got. I don't know if I've got to have it, but dude, that's good. I mean, that rye is spicy, and I love that. It's not crazy for 115 proof. It's right there at its proof, maybe a little under. That's definitely one you guys want to try. Come by the Spillway and try. You may want that one. Where did it come from? How did it?
Yeah, Matt, Old Dominant. Crittenden's and Old Dominant. That's my 2 favorite things about them.
Absolutely.
They're very transparent. Same with Remus. They're transparent on the barrel picks. This is what it is. You try to make it. You can't recreate climate.
Right.
You can't recreate their water supply. There's a lot of little micro variables that go into making whiskey. People are like, oh, I got their mash bill. I can make their same juice. I can do this all at home.
You can't do it
out of business.
You can't do it. So there you go. Same thing with Crittenden. Everything's right there. Same thing with Old Dominic. It's transparency, right? That's the thing that we're looking at. The thing we appreciate.
Transparency goes a long way in whiskey.
It does. It does. And that's
especially for as big as whiskey is nowadays, a lot of consumers want to know what they're drinking. They want to know what it is they do and don't like in whiskey.
Dude, that automatically has much better nose on it. Like bright fruits. Brighter sweetnesses.
A lot of cherry.
Kind of like honey on the palate, cherry.
Cherry, honey. A little bit of chocolate, or more like coffee chocolate.
Yeah. Oh man, that finish is great. Just like sitting in the center of my tongue. Okay.
No, that's not a bad bottle.
No, I might have to grab that one.
Dominic.
Old Dominic.
Love these guys.
I do too. Absolutely love their stuff.
These are some of the friendliest people in whiskey. One of the best facilities. Like everybody's like, oh man, I want to go to Buffalo. I want to go see the makers. Screw that. Go to Old Dominic. It's more fun.
And they've got an awesome.
It's designed to be toured.
They've got an awesome history.
Yeah.
Like, and just the uniqueness of the fact that they use street city water to make their whiskey. Like, that blows my mind.
Regular municipality water.
And the Hewling station, they sent grain that they sourced, their recipe, and their city water up to MGP and said, hey, cook that up for us, send it back. Like, I thought that was phenomenal. I hate to hear that they're sunsetting that.
Well,
They're going to keep making it, but it won't be Hewling station. Man, you know I love Philly.
I was glad he was able to come join us last
Me
night.
too. I didn't think he was going to be there. That really worked out. All right, so the next one we're going to try is Phillips Cajun Cut. This is a pick that I was lucky enough to go over and do with the Mississippi Sippers and Spillway, and they ended up blending 3 barrels, 112, 114, and 125, which we all agreed on. I didn't know if they were going to buy individual barrels or batch them up, but they batched them. I haven't had it, so I'm anxious to see how that one turns out. The first thing that I love about it is just the depth of color, and I talk about that with these distilleries down south, these craft distilleries with your Crittenden's and your Detlings and your Cut Aboves. You're getting a lot of age for the time. So, what was the age statements on these? Do you remember, Justin?
Minimum of 3 years. That's all I know. It's all I need to know.
I guarantee you it's probably not over 5, but I mean that color is just, that's what I look for. But I like to taste with my eyes first. That tells me a lot about a whiskey usually, and that just is right up my alley. See that?
Just off the nose, you get baking chocolate, a ton of spice, a ton of cloves,
Some dark sugars. There's something unique that I pick up on Phillips stuff, but I don't know what it is. I like it, and I can't tell you what it is. But I only get it off of his whiskeys.
I get a lot of the same notes off this that I do off the Detlin. You got that real heavy oaky note.
That turned out really
Kind
well.
of like a really like a charred brown sugar, not necessarily
Yes.
caramelized. Like you forgot it was on the stove.
Yeah, almost
before
burnt, right?
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a little bit of a tartness to the backside, like a sourness. That mouthfeel is
Almost like
great.
great.
You may be on something there. That I think is what I'm picking up. It's kind of like dude, that is absolutely raisin. That is what I'm getting. That's where the sourness is. Like, you know, when you're chewing the raisins up and you're about ready to swallow, they get a little sour.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Yeah, they did good on that one. I'm glad they did a part of that. So, you guys come by Spillway, check them out. So Randy is sourcing this stuff from Canada. So it's Canadian whiskey, which is where you're getting the age from, obviously. But I mean, you see the price point on this thing. Where does it come in? Look there, $53.99.
Yeah, that's what got me
For a 12-year whiskey. And I've had his 6-year stuff. I like it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Randy altogether. So when I started with YouTube, I started talking to Seth, and I was like, hey, who do you know that does this, that might be willing to help me out? First person he turned me to was Randy. Gave me his information. I reached out to him. He immediately contacted me back. Next thing you know, he and I are on the phone talking forever. And he was as transparent as anybody could be when it comes to telling me, you know, how it worked, what I needed to do. And I'm probably not following all that to a T, but he and I are actually doing an interview live Tuesday night. And I probably won't have this video out before then. So Randy Sullivan, Bourbon Real Talk, part owner of this Prideful Goat line. They've got some 6-year juice that they've sourced, I think from Indiana. I need to look back at that. And then this one, I believe, was sourced from Canada. But Bourbon Real Talk, Randy Sullivan, you guys check him out and check out this Prideful Goat.
On the nose, I'm getting a lot of the same notes that I get out of Cajun Split.
I'm definitely not getting a lot of rye off the nose. The funny thing about Randy's stuff is his rye has the brown label with the green stripe, and then his bourbon has the green label with a brown stripe. It's kind of tricky.
I'm struggling on the nose. What am I getting? It's kind of a sourness, not a bad. It's got a good mouthfeel. It's got a good sweetness, but I don't know what that sweetness is. It's not honey. It's not brown sugar.
It's very soft.
Yes.
It is a very soft pour.
It's 100 proof,
What are you looking for?
but then you're talking about 100 proof at 12 years, and it's unfiltered. The flavor sits really well. Like the mid palate lingers. The finish just kind of rolls off. I'd say it has a medium finish on it. I'm glad I've got that bottle. I mean, it's really good. That's an easy sipper. So if you guys see the Prideful Goat out, when you're out and about, pick that up. So I had a buddy pick this up for me and drop it off by Spillway. Spillway does not have this yet. So I have to talk to Justin and Josh to see if they're getting some of that.
Let's put some hair on your head.
Okay. Ooh, look at the darkness on that.
So,
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
That looks oily just at the start.
so this is Lemon Heart and Sons 151 rum.
Okay, rum.
This is a hazmat. It is highly flammable. Burns a nice, pretty blue flame.
75.5.
What is that?
151.
151 rum. Would you like to try some 151 rum?
Would you like to have a touch?
Yeah.
Shit. I was like, if you say no, who turns down a free pour of whiskey
Yeah.
or rum either? Did I just see you pour yours on water? You just cheated me, Justin. I saw
Oh.
you.
No,
I
I'll
saw
take it
you.
straight.
I saw that. Look. Justin's trying to cheat me. Look at the dark.
Yeah.
He was gonna be like, "Oh, it ain't bad."
I
proved it.
love this stuff.
It's got a good nose. Definitely rum.
Yeah, that's definitely wrong.
Molasses.
Woo, man, don't get pulled over with that on your breath.
Oh, it's so
Lord,
good,
yeah.
Dude, that, I mean, I think that's
Just
good.
make flaming Dr. Peppers with it, and I would always have to tell people,
That's sipping to me.
don't.
It's really high on that thick viscosity, like molasses.
I get a lot of people give me crap
There's
on
like-
people's videos because I don't like Corey Hill. Like, oh, he's afraid of proof. This is 151. That is hotter than Coy Hill.
I just think proof is relative, like
No.
circumstantial, based off of like the whiskey. There's certain whiskeys at 120
This is the
proof that I don't like, and there's some at 130 that I love.
Second strongest thing I got at the house right now. My 27-year-old Obtanian is the hottest thing I got. It's
I know, I've seen
160.
that. I want to try it. Well, if you're a rum person and you want a delicious rum,
I have 3 of their offerings. They are all fantastic, all fairly reasonable priced.
do y'all keep those in pretty regular?
Yeah.
There's the haul from Spillway today. The Cajun's cut. Probably good with mine. Got an Old Forester, Old Dominic, 1792 Detling, and a